Get it on.
And welcome to an impromptu Friday morning stream. It's just been that I've kind of biffed it over the last few days, so here I am, finally getting to the new Honeyland UI stream slash video, which I will be posting to YouTube. Check me out at ShackGamer808 is the at tag, I guess. But ShackGamer80 is the channel name. So be sure to check me out there. I will be posting lots going forward. So yeah, I want to touch base on the new UI. So let's get into it, shall we? Because it looks lovely. So as you can see across the bottom here, like this is me just scrolling over the screen, and I've got that nice little trail, which is a nice little touch. I don't know, I enjoy it. So as you can see here down at the bottom and at the top here, that the buttons have all changed. They've adjusted everything to make it pop a little bit more. So I just want to go through each one and show you kind of what is what. Hopefully this will kick back in. Thank you very much. So we'll start with the rewards. This is just where you go to collect everything that you've achieved and earned during your hunting and harvest missions. Clearly I haven't had any, so nothing to claim there. Your tasks, this is essentially the task list, so daily. So if you do your daily stuff, this is where you come in and get it daily and weekly. So pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory there. Yeah, self-explanatory. Daily gifts, this is a new one that I recently found yesterday, was that there's a spin. So it's just a little something that like a little bonus, little fun game that they've got. So I'm not, the one thing that I would like to see is that they name these items going forward. Like I'm not sure what that vial was, so it would be nice to know exactly what the items are that you're earning. And as you see, when you go on your hunting missions, it's the same thing. They just pop up as little puzzle pieces. So it's something that could and should likely be updated just so people aren't confused as to what they're getting. So we will go into the B lab. And here you can see the workshop, and this is where you end up doing your upgrading for your NFTs. Obviously, the hatching machine. If you have any eggs, you pop into here and you do your hatching. And then over here is where you do your mating. I won't be doing any of those. I didn't want to jump in and out of the game, so I wanted to avoid this from happening. And it looks like it may hang on me here. So I didn't want to jump in and out of the wallet to approve any transactions, so I won't be doing any of these during this stream. I just wanted to show you what was happening and where things were. Inventory, again, pretty self-explanatory. Here are your pieces at the top, and then here are the NFT upgrade pieces at the bottom. They've adjusted and made updates to the artwork, which I find, you know, a little cartoony, but I'm okay with that. I do like it. So it looks pretty good. I do like the update here. And then your bees, of course, you've got everything on the right hand side. You can see your stats on the left here. And then they've got it separated between your queens and just your regular bees. And it shows you the number of upgrades that you've done to each bee. So this guy has had 8 upgrades, 4, 2, bunch of zeros, going down the list. So yeah, that's an interesting little update as well, similar to your queens. So that's interesting. I do like that. Again, the art, they've updated it. They've made it look a little cleaner, a little more slick, especially on the side here. I do appreciate that. It looks pretty good. And then we can go into the attack profile there. Cool. So that's your B PvP. Here's where you set up your raid group and your defense. If you jump into them, and we'll go to the top. So at the top here, it's essentially a lot of the stuff that's already here. So I'm not 100% sure why it's here in the hive, at least. If it's in the universe when you're checking out lands, then I sort of get it, but in the hive, not so much. So again, just running through, you can kind of see, again, we've already touched base on everything up here through buttons down here. So we'll go into the universe and have a quick peek here at what has changed. They've adjusted the buttons down here all across. The bottom, we can see, what shall we do? We'll jump into tasks. That's the daily stuff, daily and weekly. The activity. So here is where you can see what your bees are doing and your log details, which is where you can see what you ended up getting on your missions, which is always useful, especially if you're trying to hunt on an extreme land and you want to grind certain materials. Then that's where you go to check to see what land you were on. Then the lands, of course, you can kind of go through that here. And then this is where you would go to check on a specific land. So I think 1936 is one. So you can just go right to that land. So that was just one that I pulled out of my head. It doesn't look like... Are there people hunting on this one? Looks like there are no bees on that one. So they've clearly changed up when you click on the parcel of land, which is a nice little upgrade, or update rather. Oops, wrong one. So I do like the look of that, to the seaside. So yeah, it is looking pretty slick. Let's just get that back up there. And then the map just shows you a picture of the map. And then you can go to whatever section that that you so choose, which is interesting. Hey, dragon, baby dragon. So the next piece. So again, up here we have all those same buttons as we saw in the hive. And your questions. So let's skip that. And that essentially wraps things up. It was a pretty seemingly big update. I'm not one to know development by any means, or English for that matter. But this looks pretty damn good. I am still quite happy with it. Unfortunately, I am starting to back away from NFTs as a whole, but as far as the project goes, I still will be keeping, you know, at least one land. So far, I've sold one of the 4 that I had. And a bee. I've got some bees up for sale on Magic Eden. I'm just trying to get away from the NFT space, as I'd like to focus more on some other things outside of that, more cryptocurrency related, more forex trading related. But that's just me. I am still very pumped on Honeyland. I do like the team. I do like the project. I will be playing it and I will be streaming it as things go. You will be seeing more content. So if you like more content like this, please hit that like, subscribe button down below on YouTube. Follow along on Twitch if you don't mind. And you can hit me up on Twitter at ShatGamer80. But for now, that is it. That's all I wanted to do. I did want to make sure that... yeah, I did. Sorry, I just saw the comment go across the screen here. I did want to make sure that that I got this out. It will be. This was meant to be more of a video as opposed to a stream, but I thought, you know what, try and kill a couple birds with one stone, get some stream time in, get the video done, and yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you did, like I said, follow on Twitch, hit me up on YouTube at ShatGamer808. is the one there. You can search ShatGamer80 and it'll come up. And yeah, that is it for me. As I, Shat Gamer, come to you from glorious Shatville. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I'm out until the next one. Peace.